I had mentioned in a couple videos before that I was painting a mural in my son's room, and I finally got it done this week. I'm so excited. This took me so long because I have a newborn, and it just time got away from me, and I would do this at like 30 minutes at a time. So I finally got it done this week, which is very exciting, and I put all the clips I had together. And so this is inspired by Cars, the movie, the little landscape from the town when he goes to Radiator Springs. So I started off with sketching out the mountains in the background. All the paint that I got from Home Depot, and I just ordered a bunch of paint samples. So all the paint, all the colors that I could see in the inspiration photo, I got blues and the brown, a nice warm orange, reds, purples. I got a black, a white, and I said the blue for the sky. So those were the main colors I worked with. I actually didn't have to go buy any more colors. I just used the ones that I had originally bought. And anytime that I was going up, I kind of focused on one area to paint. So this area was like the left side, and I was trying to put a lot of detail just to make it look pretty realistic. And then I ended up finishing the sky off camera because I forgot to record it because I had to use my phone for like the reference photo. But I did kind of like a sunset, like a early sunset, so it's mostly blue with a little bit of yellow. And then I was adding in the clouds, and I was using like a little sponge to apply the main like amount of white, and then I used a dry paintbrush to like feather it out, make it look really cloudy. It was so cute. And these clouds, I'm so proud of them. I feel like they look really good, and you'll see in the next couple of clips how I like worked on getting the clouds to look pretty realistic, as much as I could. So I just added the white, and then I went over it with the dry paintbrush to like feather it out. Like I said at the beginning of this video, this took me like 3 months or a little bit more because I would work on it like 30 minutes, 40 minutes, sometimes an hour at a time, depending on how long the baby was napping. And I started this when he was about 3 or 4 months old, so he wasn't napping too well then. So this took me a really long time, but it ended up looking really good. I was just going in and adding as much detail. This is like the left side again, and I'm adding more mountains, kind of like cliffs and highlights to kind of make things stand out and look more realistic. I haven't done a project like this, like really artistic, in years. So this was really fun to get my creative juices flowing and kind of take my mind off of things, because when I'm painting, there's just like nothing going on in my head. It's just like super relaxing and really chill, and I really enjoyed it, even though it did take me forever. But it ended up looking really cool, and I'll have to show I'll show a picture of the inspiration at the end of this video. But I think I did pretty good for my first time painting a mural, basically. I mean, I painted a couple of murals in like middle school, but this is a huge project because I picked this big wall, and it ended up looking really cool. So I loved this corner. This corner I think is my favorite, the section that I'm doing right now, and I got a lot of good detail in there. So Liam's room is going to be Cars themed, and the rest of the walls are going to be like a super light gray. And then I'm going to add a bunch of like decor pieces and like artwork that is from the movie, so it all ties in together. And I'm really excited to get this room done. I'm almost done. I just started painting the walls, and I did the trim work, and soon I'm going to do the second hand on the trim and then paint the walls with the big roller. But for now, I have the trim like around the edges done. I started the painting in Liam's room because he doesn't have as much stuff like on the walls furniture-wise as Amara does in her room. So I thought I would get this done and then organize this room. The rest of the room is going to be like a light gray, and then I'm going to buy artwork and like decoration pieces that are from Cars, so that way it all ties in together, and it's going to be super cute. I'm so excited to finish his room off. I'll probably finish the rest of the walls in the next week or so, and I will be filming that and putting that together in a video too, so you can see the whole finished room all decorated and cute. And then I'm going to move into Amara's room to start painting. So for her room, we're going to be doing a nice like peachy pink color. It's more pink, but it has like peach undertones. and I want to do some wainscoting, or like just like half the room is going to be the wood on the bottom frame. So that's going to be white. And then the top of the room is going to be that peachy pink color. And then on one of the walls, on one of the bigger walls, I'm going to do a mural, of course, because I had to do the same thing for both kids. But on her mural, it's going to be wildflowers. So me and her are going to sit down and design it up. And I'm going to have her help me. And it's going to be so much fun. Towards the end of the mural here, I didn't record as much because I needed my phone for the reference photo, and so I didn't get many clips of me finishing the bottom half, but all I did was paint that whole wall brown, and then I stippled on some of the same colors that I used for like the mountains and everything all over the bottom, so that it looked like gravel, like dirt or whatever. So I stippled that on with like a sponge, and it ended up looking awesome. So here is the inspiration photo, and I was just doing like the background of that photo, and I ended up not making it so orange. I gave it a more brown look, but this is how it turned out. I'm so proud of myself for doing this and finishing it up, and I think it looks amazing, and I can't wait to get his room all done and decorated.